All right, mathematicians, we've got to have our head in the game today because we're going to be on tax for a while, and there's right many on the integrated test. Plus, more importantly, tax is something you're going to deal with every day for the rest of your life. Well, every time you go shopping or do much of anything anyway. So, tax, I think most all of you know that when you go to the store and you buy something and you pay tax, it makes the price go up. So everything we do today, if we pay tax on it, it's going to make the price go up. If we think of other things that are very similar to tax, if you go out to eat and you leave a tip, that's usually a percentage. That would kind of be like tax. Sometimes there's a shipping and handling that is a percentage, and that would be like a tax, or because it makes it go up. Sometimes they have a restocking fee. So there's a lot of different things that are going to be a percentage that make the price go up, but we'd solve it just like we would tax. So first of all, we're going to do three basic problems, and we think about a Chromebook that costs $250, and let's say that there's going to be 7% tax. Well, I want to draw a visual to start with, okay? Here, this is the Chromebook, and it's $250. Now, let's think about tax, or percent, because tax is given in percent. If we pay this much of the Chromebook, that is 100%, okay? Now, we have to pay full price, which 100% is going to be that $250. So we're going to have to pay full price plus a little bit more, which is that 7%. So now our new price is going to be $250 plus a little extra. So now if we want to keep with proportions just like we've done for a while, if I want to know, and I'm going to try to, I hope this is not going to be too cluttered up, okay? If I want to know the full price, and I'm writing too much too fast, including, sorry, should have thought this out a little better. Full price including tax. We know that the price of the item, the total, is $250. And we know that that was 100%, right? Just like we were doing the is over of equals percent over 100. This of 250, that's the total price. But now we need to add tax. So if we add the full price including tax, means we have to pay 100% plus that 7%, which means we're going to put 107 here because we have to pay, again, full price plus a little extra. So this is going to be our X. So now this should look very similar to what we've been doing for several weeks now. Okay, and we'll slide this over and try to get my calculator in here. I hope there's not, well, let me see if I can, there's a little bit of a glare on it, I'm sorry. So we've got 250 times 107. Well, I really want to do that 100x first. Sorry about that. I'm getting all ahead of myself this morning. 26750. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 100. And X equals $267.50. So my price including tax would be $267.50. So when I go to check out, that's how much I am going to owe. Now, I said in the overview earlier, there's lots of different ways to think about tax and lots of different ways to solve for tax. I want us to think about something else real quickly. Let's see if I slide this over a little bit more. If I go back and look at the box that, what if I wanted to do just tax? I didn't want to do the whole price. I wanted to know just tax. I've got the 100%, and the 100% is that 250. Now, what I'm looking for is just tax. That means just that 7% is all I want to look at. So then my problem changes a little bit, and I only put 7 on the top because I'm just looking for tax. So I've got 100x equals 250 times 7. And I divide by 100, and x equals 1750. So this would be just tax, and this is my whole price including tax. Or I could have just done this problem, because if you think about it, if I take this $267.50 and I subtract out the price, then I'm going to be left with that $17.50, which is just tax. So if they ask you for just tax, we could do the whole thing and then subtract it out, or we could just start with just the 7. Either way, we're going to get where we need to be, okay? So let's look at another item. Okay, let's say if we're going to buy a shirt and it's got 12% tax. Okay, I'm going to kind of draw a visual to see if hopefully it'll help us. $36.50. There's our shirt. And our shirt is 100% price of that shirt is going to be $36.50. Well, we're going to have to pay 100%, and if we pay tax, we've got to pay a little extra. So there's going to be our 12%. So again, we're going to look at this two different ways. So we're going to look at it including tax. Won't write quite as much this time. Including tax. So when we check out at the cash register, how much is this total bill going to be? So the actual shirt, the $36.50, is 100%. That's full price. Now, including tax means we're going to pay 100% plus 12%, which means we're going to pay 112, and then this is X. So we have 100X equals, and I'm going to do $36.50 times 112, and I get this number. When I divide by 100, I'm going to get $40.88. So when I check out at the cash register, this is what the lady or gentleman's going to tell me that I owe them, $40.88. Okay? So now if I had a question that asked me for just tax, I could just subtract these two, and that would tell me just tax. Okay? But we're just trying to think of several different ways we can do this. So there's that B.F. Grady bill. Some of you may be missing it. Some of you may be hating to hear it. I don't know. But anyway, just tax, we've still got the price of the shirt, $36.50, and that's full price. That's 100%. Okay? So now just the tax. If just tax is going to be 12 over X. So we've got 100X equals $36.50 times 12. And I get $438. And then we're going to divide by 100. And X is going to be $4.38. Again, that is just the amount of tax I pay. So just to prove that that's right, let's look at this, which is $36.50 plus the tax. And we should come up with this answer right here. Plus $438. Oh gosh, what in the world did I do? Let's try that again. I don't know what I hit. I wasn't looking very well, obviously. Okay, so then it brings me back to this $40.88. So, again, this is just tax, and then including tax is going to be 100% plus that 12%, okay? I hope this doesn't seem too bad. I hope you're seeing where we're going with this. All right, now we've got AirPods. I hope I spelled that right. That's what two of my children just wanted. They wanted AirPods. I said, I can't believe them things are that expensive just to put in your ear and listen to some music. It's crazy. All right, $189 for AirPods. So that's going to be full price. That's 100%. Now this time we're going to have to pay the percent, the 100%, the full price plus a little extra. Okay? So if we think about this thing, let's do including tax. So that means we want to know the full price, the whole kit and caboodle. So we got $189, and we're going to pay the 100%. Whoops, I'm sorry, there's 100%. That is full price, sorry. 100% plus the 8.5% means this is going to look a little different on top just because it's a decimal. But still, we just added those two just like we've done every other time. And then here's our X. So 100X equals And let's see what this number is going to be. 189 times 108.5. Okay, so I got 20506.5. Gracious. Got a lot of little numbers there. Okay, when I divide, okay, now we need to think about money. Money is only 2 decimal places. So what's going to happen is that 5 is going to make that go to a 7. So my actual answer would be $205.07. Now, unfortunately, what's going to get you on the end of grade test sometimes is it's going to say 06 and it's going to say 07. So we have to be real careful and start paying close attention to when we round, especially with money. Okay, and now if we want to know just tax. Now, just tax is just that 8.5%. So we got the price of the item, and that's full price. Just tax is 8.5. So now I'm going to do that 189 times 8.5. And I get 1606.5, I believe is what's over there. Divide by 100. 16.065. Again, I need to round because money only has 2 decimal places. So that's going to be the 16.07. So this is going to be my just tax. So if we added this and this, remember we're going to come back and get this answer. So that's 2 different ways of looking. Some questions are going to ask you just tax, and some are going to ask you for the full price. Now we're going to practice this for 2 days, and then I'm going to show you another way to think about it. So hopefully this makes sense to you, and I hope you're getting lots of right answers when you try this in just a few minutes.